You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris. Good day, sir.
Good day to you. Good
Wednesday.
Day to you. Yeah.
How the heck did that happen?
I have no idea.
Time flies.
Amy Poehler, who's actually pretty funny, is 49 today.
Oh, nice.
Amy Poehler, for Parks and Rec fame and Saturday Night Live. She's been around for a while.
And that Ghostbusters thing.
James Cash Penney.
Oh, yeah. J.C. Penney.
That's right. He founded J.C. Penney. I did not know this. He was born and raised in Hamilton, Missouri.
Oh, nice.
Actually, in 1875. I wonder what he'd think these days. You know, J.C. Penney filed bankruptcy May of this year.
Oh, yeah.
But
they've been struggling for a long time.
But now it looks like they may be getting bailed out again. It's one of those kind of weird deals. So
yeah.
And one of my all-time favorite musical artists, like ever, I've had the pleasure of seeing him 2 times live, B.B. King.
Oh, yeah.
Who left the planet back in 2015.
Super talented dude.
1908, William C. Durant founds General Motors in Flint, Michigan.
Okay.
1983, Arnold Schwarzenegger becomes a U.S. citizen.
That's cool.
And then becomes governor of California.
Yeah, he did.
How weird is that?
In the midst of that, he became the Terminator.
There you go. And in 1984, I remember watching this. Yep. Miami Vice premieres on NBC.
Oh, yeah.
Crockett and Tubbs.
Yeah, the whole blazer look with a T-shirt underneath.
Yeah, and in season 1, I think, until Peter got involved, you know, old Crockett there, he lived on a big old houseboat there, you know.
Yeah.
Well, he had a pet alligator that was chained to the deck of that.
Yeah.
What was the alligator? $1 million, Heidi.
I don't know.
Come on, that's why I offered $1 million,
know
because you said I don't know first. Gator's name is Elvis. Elvis. So if you see early episodes and you see that beast, that's just a little something to know. There you go. I know now. You know. We all know. Let's burn this thing down.
Let's
do it.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris.
If you take Viagra or Cialis, call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
Call 800-214-7977. 800-214-7977. 800-214-7977. Again, that's 800-214-7977.
Time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm rough, tough, and ready. I'm a heck of a man. Eat my beans and weenies from a frying pan.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves to wrestle bears and lasso ducks, run over possums in my government truck.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves all the campers and the animals, too. If you're picking on critters, I'm coming after you.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir. I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Well, and a snappy salute off the old well-starched brim of the Ranger Dan kept to you two little love monkeys, you.
Love monkeys, yeah.
Saul, you're looking average. Heidi!
Ranger Dan.
Heidi, whoa! Forget about hydrogen. You're the number one element for me.
Wow.
Oh, got a little sciencey there. It's
Good.
It's almost like my writers are running out of hit on Heidi material. You know, Little Radio Rangers, a while back, I was actually covering a little news story about a big old wildfire over on the West Coast in California.
Right.
It burned thousands and thousands of acres. Turned out that fire was sparked by some wayward fireworks that were set off by some people doing what's called a baby gender reveal party.
Okay.
And I took exception with that whole thing, and I got to tell you what, that story I did a couple weeks ago, and in the meantime, I've gotten thousands, if not hundreds, possibly dozens. Well, I got exactly one letter from some Lindquist woman who kind of took exception with my attitude about the whole thing, and she pointed out to me that the birth of a child is a very big thing. It should be celebrated from inception to birth and all through that child's life.
Right, I agree.
I got to thinking about it a little bit, and it seems to me, and you may or may not know this, you might want to write this down. Now, we are mammals. Human beings are mammals. There happens to be 6,495 mammal species on the planet. 6,495 mammal species on the planet. Every ding-dang one of them gives birth at some point. If not multiple points, but there's only one that seems to incur thousands and thousands of dollars to get it done, and that'd be the human being.
That's right.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, I got to harken back a ways to when my little girl ranger daughter was born, and I remember the ex-missus, old ranger wife, heck, she went into labor, but so what? She went out to check the beaver trap down by the river, and 5 hours later she come back with not only 3 great beaver pelts, but ranger daughter, no fuss, no muss, as I recall. She also took the time to make me a sandwich. I think it was a BLT, but it was a while ago, so I can't be too real sure. And of course, ranger daughter now captains a tuna fishing boat off the Juneau, Alaska, which is right off the east coast of Texas down there. But hey, you're probably thinking to yourself, where are you going with all this, Ranger Dan?
Yeah, where are you going with this?
Well, I'm glad you asked, little radio rangers. Ranger Dan Enterprises, a subsidiary of Ranger Dan Global, is pleased to announce the opening of Ranger Dan's baby clinics.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no rhyme or reason that a woman in your condition should have to incur up to, what's the average cost of having a baby these days? It's like $8,000, and heaven forbid it's got to be a C-section. Tack about another $5,000 onto that deal. And when you think about it, a C-section is one incision. Heck, it takes a lot more skill and time to field dress a deer properly.
I would assume.
What the heck is going on here? The Ranger Dan Ops baby clinics are now open at Northview Bait and Tackle on Kiwanis, Log Cabin Bar and Burnside, of course, in the rear loading dock areas of your local all-day food store. There's the one-time low price of $299.95. The Ranger Dan medical licenses pending. OBGYNs will pop the hood, take a look. Verify you're with child, and then invite you to stop back in, say 6 to 8 months to actually deliver that baby.
Nice.
Now, keep in mind, all of our OBGYN team members are equipped with a box of high-quality latex gloves, a big jar of cotton swabs, and some pretty nice-looking white lab coats.
Very nice.
To schedule your initial visit, just go to the Ranger Dan website, click on the stork icon, and please have your credit card ready. Ranger Dan ups its baby people pulling people out of people. That's all for Ranger Dan this morning. We'll rearrange. I hope you learned something. This is Ranger Dan out. Say it with me.
Yes, sir.
Nobody wants to buy car insurance. It's not a fun thing to think about, but it's something you need if you want to drive your car. So even if you don't want to buy insurance, you probably have to get it from someone. So why not buy it from InsuranceChicken.com? Okay, I'll admit, our website name is dumb. InsuranceChicken.com. Yeah, our marketing department is not that great. But our selection of insurance options is amazing. See if we can save you money each month on our dumb website, InsuranceChicken.com. That's InsuranceChicken.com. Time now for Water Cooler Talk with Mr. Dan Farris. Water Cooler Talk brought to you by Lukewarm Tap Water.
Tap water.
This feels good all over your body. Got a little excited there. A couple things going on in town that kind of piqued my interest. First and foremost, because I've been kind of griping about it since it went out, talking about Dunham Park up off Marion Road and that bridge that washed out April of last year.
Right.
Well, now sitting in the parking lot is a crane.
Interesting development.
There is a crane and a couple sections of what looks to be neither new bridge or new foundation work for it.
Yeah.
I haven't actually seen any work happening. I have not seen the crane working, but some of the stuff is there. So
that's exciting.
Yeah, and it's only taken a little over a year and a half so far.
Yeah, but
takes
it's going to get done.
I know. It takes time, but yeah, I'm kind of.
Would you rather have a nice bridge or just thrown together?
It might even be better than your other bridge.
I kind of like the other bridge.
We'll see.
Kind of did.
I saw them scoop the other one out of the. They used a crane for that too. They scooped it out of the creek. Like a half a mile, well, I don't know.
Yeah, it floated down. That was a heck of a flood, as I recall. What else is going on? Our good friends at the West Mall 7 Theater. You may recall back in April of 2018, they tried to get a license to sell wine and beer.
I do remember this.
The city of Sioux Falls, and they were shut down. They were denied. I had a meeting the other night. They're going for it again.
Good.
Whether or not they're going to get granted that, I don't know.
How do we go to this meeting and vote for it?
I don't think we can vote.
I don't know if that's going to be on the ballot in November or not, but it would be awfully funny if it were.
How can we get that on the ballot?
I think all you have to do is
circulate a petition.
Yeah.
What can you not get on a ballot anymore, it seems to me.
We just make it so any movie house can have a liquor license then? Is that what would be on the ballot?
I don't see any reason that they can't.
I don't understand either. They have a beer and wine license at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't understand how you can't have that because
there's different criteria for different things, and I'm not at the meeting, and I don't recall why they got shut down the first time, but they're doing it again. And I would imagine, because theater certainly, along with a lot of other businesses and industries, has just been suffering so bad this year.
Yep.
And the West Mall is open. They have all kinds of different criteria, but still making a buck there is tough because capacity is really limited and everything else. Plus, they've been in the budget theater for a long time.
That's my favorite one in town, though.
Oh, me too.
I am not going to deny that at all. I love going.
I've
to West
never had
Mall
a bad experience. I can remember bringing Luke and Sadie there when they were little kids. I saw Beauty and the Beast there.
What is your favorite West Mall experience?
The time Luke escaped during Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, that doesn't count.
No,
he escaped.
What you asked me? What my favorite? It was because I had to chase him through the theater.
What is your favorite experience there, Heidi?
I don't know.
We're supposed to be in unison. It is.
Oh, Deary
off the wall.
That's right.
We rented the theater for Deary.
That was.
It's available on Amazon.
What was that last winter?
It's been 2 years ago, almost. I think.
I don't know.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's been a while.
Yeah, but
that movie aged well, though.
but the matinee Luke escaped at when he was like 3 or 4 was pretty hilarious.
I'll bet. That's
all I'm saying. Too. There's some good fathering right there. Where's the boy? I don't know.
So engrossed in the musical.
Brand new movie.
Like, wait a minute. Where's my son?
He got away. We'll replace him.
Wow.
He's fine. So there you go. A couple of things. We'll see how that shakes out. Maybe it already did shake out, but that's the latest story I have on that.
Well, I hope they get it. I think
do too.
That would be really nice for them.
I'm voting for it. I know my vote doesn't count.
Well, yeah, and I don't know really if that'll be a big draw for people or not. I guess I've never been to a movie theater.
Be a big draw for people who can't go 2 hours without a drink.
I know it's really commonplace for stage plays and theater and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of goes without saying. That's
I know
part
somebody
of the
who
thing.
has a flask that she brings to movies once in a while. I'm not going to say who it is, but it's Heidi. Oh, hey, did I say who it was?
What kind of restrictions they put that on, or if it would just be for various films? I don't know. I don't know. All I know is Sioux Falls. Just when you think you couldn't get hammered enough, let's put it here too.
There you go. Thank you for that update, sir.
My pleasure, John.
Coming up in a moment, we have some good news to get to. It's our bright spot of news, and I have a young man by the name of Alex High joining me, and I'm excited to chat with him. It's on the way on the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris.
The old way of living with diabetes is a pain. The new way is with a continuous glucose monitor. You simply apply a discreet, easy-to-use sensor on your body. If you test your blood sugar at least 4 times per day and inject insulin at least 3 times per day, or use an insulin pump and have private insurance or Medicare, you might be eligible for a CGM with little or no cost to you. Call now and say goodbye to finger pricks.
800-659-7805. That's 800-659-7805.
Time now for your bright spot of news, brought to you by Paul's Designer Showroom on Lake Lorraine in Sioux Falls. And our bright spot today shines on the Health Connect Fair. We're going to be visiting today with Alex High. He is one of the many people you're going to get to see at the Health Connect Fair this Saturday. Alex, how are you, sir?
Good. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Now, you're with an organization called Reset ADHD. Tell me a little bit about the organization and what you guys do exactly.
So I'm an ADHD coach, which means I work with people with ADHD or people who don't have ADHD but have ADHD-like issues in their life. I meet one-on-one with teens and adults who are struggling to reach their full potential. We talk about who they are, what their strengths are, how they can use their strengths to overcome their challenges.
And at the Health Connect Fair this weekend, will you be doing like screenings, or what is it exactly that you'll be doing at the event?
I'll be there talking about my coaching practice, but I'll also be answering any general questions about ADHD anyone might have.
And this is something that I was watching some of the videos on your website. This is kind of near and dear to you because it's something that's part of your background, isn't it?
Yes, I have ADHD myself.
And this is something that you've had to deal with. How long? How long have you known that you've had ADHD?
Well, I mean, I've had it my entire life, but I've only been diagnosed since I was 20, so 7 years.
And during the last 7 years, are there things that you've been able to implement that have been a positive change in your life?
Yeah, it's all about learning how my brain works and using those natural things that my brain does in a way that benefits me and overcomes any challenges I might be facing.
I'm sure there are probably many people listening that have been diagnosed with ADHD, but there's probably a lot of people listening that have this, but they've never been diagnosed. Is there a benefit to being diagnosed? Is there a benefit to knowing that this is something that you have for sure?
Oh, yes. Knowledge is power, and knowing you have it is just half the battle. That way you can research it, figure out, what's going on, what challenges you can expect to see, and what sort of tips are out there for those unique challenges. And
this is something that, with the program that you do, does it involve medication, or it's not necessarily medically, it doesn't necessarily involve medication? I'm not a doctor, so I can't prescribe medication. You can be on medication and use my services, or you don't have to be. So it's all a matter of what's going to work best for you. Medication is very effective, but it doesn't work for everyone. I think the number is about 80% effective rate, so there are 20% of the people with ADHD who medication doesn't work. And for people who are struggling with ADHD, or maybe they have a child that is struggling with this, but they can't make it to the Health Connect Fair this weekend, how do they find you online? How do they find you to learn more about what you offer? I'm on all the social medias at Reset ADHD, and then my website is resetadhd.com. Again, Alex High is our guest with Reset ADHD. And again, you'll see him this weekend, this Saturday, at the Health Connect Fair. It is a free event for all ages. Come out and join us. There's also a free lunch, free door prizes, free flu shots for those who qualify for that as well. And it's a great event. We've got entertainment from Phil Baker and Rockin' Red. It's a ton of fun. We've been a part of this for many, many, many years. We'd love it if you'd swing out and see us. And Alex, thank you very much for being a part of it for the first time this year. Thank you. And again, if you'd like to get more information on the Health Connect Fair, you can find that on their website. And when you get there, you'll see all of the details. It's at the Sanford Pentagon, new location this year, this Saturday from 11 till 5. All the information at healthconnectsd.org.
If you take Viagra or Cialis, call now with your prescription and pay as little as $2 a pill. Call Pharmacy Shop 24/7 to get generic versions of Viagra or Cialis for as little as $2 a pill, plus free discreet shipping.
Call 800-214-7977. 800-214-7977. 800-214-7977. Again, that's 800-214-7977.
Time now for a little entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
Because celebrities are so gosh dang fabulous. You want to melt them down and just smear them all over your body. Wear them to bed, wear them to work, sneak them into church through the back door. Man, I don't know where I just went with that.
I don't either.
Dancing with the Stars, which has gone through, upheaval this season.
Yes,
just
they
upheaval
did.
across the board. The hosts are gone. Half the judges are who knows where anymore. It's just been weirdness.
Is that a Me Too thing? What happened there?
I have no idea. But Tyra Banks basically took it over. She's executive producer, and she's going on stage now. And there's been they ran the first episode of season 29. It premiered last Monday night.
It's been a week or so.
Monday night. Okay. Anyway. Mixed reviews. Some people are like, yeah, kind of dig it. Other people are going, no thanks. Where's Tom Bergeron? Kind of miss the old school deal. And you get used to what you get used to. But the interesting part is one of the competitors this year, John, a hero of yours, Carol Baskin.
Mm-hmm. Not a hero of mine.
From Tiger King.
No, not a hero.
Now, her first dance was pretty well big cat oriented. Their tigers were
awful.
But here's the...
I saw it. It showed up on my Facebook page.
Here's the super weird part about a commercial ran from her disappeared husband's family.
Oh.
They bought time on episode 1, Dancing with the Stars.
That's pretty awesome.
It only aired in various markets, including Tampa, where Baskin's Big Cat Rescue Sanctuary is
when
located.
she's watching, she'll see it.
And it was in the first break, this spot, an actual commercial opened with Lewis's 3 daughters. Apparently that's the disappeared husband guy,
Mr.
Lewis.
3
daughters, Gail, Linda, and Donna, explaining how much they miss their dad and how they, quote, need to know what happened to him.
Yeah, I don't blame them.
And then Ann, Lewis's former assistant, also made an appearance in the spot saying, all we're asking is justice for Don. And then finally, all 4 of the women were beside the Lewis family attorney, John M. Phillips. As he stated, Don Lewis mysteriously disappeared in 1997. His family deserves answers. They deserve justice. Do you know who did this or if Carol Baskin was involved?
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's pretty awesome.
And then they revealed there's now a $100,000 reward that has been funded for tips leading to and regarding answers to this. How weird is that?
But you know
It's
what?
pretty
I
cool.
can understand that family's disappointment in the fact that she's being made a celebrity and made a star. If she did that. Now, if she didn't do that,
Well,
I guess
it's
a
all
whole different
speculation
thing.
right now. You don't know anything
Boy,
until
when you
it's been
watch the
proven.
show, it sure looks like it.
Yeah, but they can
And then I'm
make
a member of
anything
like
look
19
anything.
different groups on Facebook.
I'm never bringing this up again.
I know, he
Just
gets
goes
all
off to
worked
the
up.
races.
I know.
Yeah.
But did you see the dance? Her dance?
Nuts.
It was horrible.
Was it?
Oh, yeah. She wasn't good. They're going to keep her on just because she's bringing in ratings. But
Oh, huge.
yeah.
Because when you look at the lineup of the contestants this year, honestly, I'll just be honest about it. I
Didn't know 'em.
I don't know most of them.
Yep.
You know, some, but no, I don't know most of them. So yeah, she has got to be the big draw. For
Yep.
this.
It's crazy.
And if she's the biggest thing they ain't got much.
And if she's, drumming up controversy during commercial breaks even, too, that's just that much more. So
And there's another film coming out with Tiger King, whatever, and it was Joe Exotic,
Joe Exotic,
right?
yeah.
Will be played by Nicolas Cage.
Really?
yeah.
Something
I
else
saw
coming.
that.
Yep,
Well,
something
here's
else
the crazy
coming.
thing. There is actually
This thing won't go away.
he
No, it
right now
really
is,
won't.
He's trying to get a presidential pardon from Donald Trump.
Yeah, I don't think that's probably
Joe
going to
Exotic
happen.
is. Well, and the thing is, I read again. I'm in these groups online, which I probably shouldn't
He's
be.
in these groups.
Yeah, but there's a massive push. There's people in one of the groups going,
Please
if Donald
change your name.
Listen to this. I'm not saying I agree with this, but I thought it was an interesting thing. Somebody said if Donald Trump would pardon Joe Exotic, he would secure his win in November for sure.
Yeah, no.
I don't know if I'm going to go there.
Well, when you consider that thing when it was on, that documentary or
Yeah, it's a
whatever,
documentary.
that was averaging over 30 million viewers a week. That's pretty substantial.
It is.
That's over twice of what the NFL was pulling in this
Yeah.
weekend. So
And I don't know that everybody that watched it would say Joe Exotic needs to be pardoned by the president.
Well, you should know because you're in 14 groups, John. Yes.
A lot of people that do think that, but I don't necessarily agree with that. Well, Dan, thanks for coming in, man. Thanks for riling me up here.
I always forget you just get wound with this stuff.
I'm not going to be able to get any work done now for hours because I'm going to have to go and watch some video that Heidi's talking about.
I can't wait for this to come out. Tiger King, the musical.
I hope that doesn't come out.
Oh, it's coming.
I can wait.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. All right, my pleasure. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Dan. Again, the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris brought to you by Lukewarm Tap Water.
Tap water.
If you have a credit card, our friends at BetterCreditCards.com would like to make sure it's the best credit card for you. Take a few minutes to look at your current interest rate and then see what you get for points and perks. Then go to BetterCreditCards.com to see if they can help you find a better credit card. This will literally cost you nothing, and it could help you save money by getting a better credit card. Even if you don't have a credit card right now, you can check it out too at BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com. Here's your Market Beat Minute for Wednesday, September 16th, 2020. Cautious traders kept the equity indices near break-even on Tuesday. Although the FOMC was not expected to alter its policy, the change for market-moving Fed speak was enough to keep the volume light. The tech-heavy NASDAQ led the day's action, while the blue-chip Dow Jones Industrial Average was the laggard. Notably, several Dow components set new all-time highs during the session. Among them is McDonald's. The company is a bellwether of the global economy, and analysts see momentum driving strong results in the third quarter. If strength carries through into the broader index, The Dow Jones Industrial Average will set a new all-time high very soon. The third quarter earnings cycle is right around the corner, and it's shaping up to be a good one. The analysts are upping their targets for S&P 500 earnings for the first time in over 2 years, a fact that could drive the entire market to a new all-time high in the coming weeks. You can get the inside track with Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at marketbeatminute.com.